News at 8 o'clock. It's Tuesday, September 11th. I'm Lee Harris. Here's what's happening. It's primary day.
Would you like to lower your monthly mortgage payments or use the equity in your home to consolidate your credit card or other debts? Just log on.
Yeah. This just in, you are looking at obviously a very disturbing live shot there. That is the World Trade Center, and we have unconfirmed reports this morning that a plane has crashed into one of the towers of the World Trade Center. CNN Center right now is just beginning to work on this story, obviously calling our sources and trying to figure out exactly what happened, but clearly something relatively devastating happening this morning there.
Because of the angle of impact of Flight 11, all stairwells and elevator shafts to the upper levels are cut off. Over 1,300 people are trapped. There is no way out and no rescue plan.
I seen it. Wow. The boom. Look at the smoke. And you saw it was a red and white. It was so long this morning.
Once we turned the corner onto Canal Street, what we saw was a nightmare.
Escape is impossible. There are no official plans for helicopter evacuations, and pilots have already decided the risks of trying are too high.
Everything went inside the building.
Inside.
The only thing that came out was a little bit of the outside awning, but I'd say the hole is. Let me just get a better look right now.
Okay, go ahead.
I'd say the hole takes about. Looks like 6, 7 floors were taken out. And there's more explosions right now. Hold on, people are running.
Hold on just a moment. We've got an explosion inside.
The building's exploding right now. You got people running up the street.
Okay.
Hold on, I'll tell you what's going on.
Okay, just put Winston on pause. Spectacular pictures. I don't know if you could see the plane, and that too was a passenger plane, if perhaps some type of navigating system or some type of electronics would have put 2 planes into the World Trade Center within, it looks like about 18...
To be sure, there it is. There it is. The plane went right through the other tower of the World Trade Center.
That is a very hard thing to watch.
And clearly...
These are incredible pictures that we're watching this morning. These, thanks to our affiliate WN. Some tape replay of that. Do we have the tape available right now? Here's the plate. Here is the tape. You see the plane coming in from what looks like the east side, and it blows into the building with the flames and the smoke billowing out the other side of the tower. It's hard for me to tell exactly which is the north side and which is the south side, but it appears it's coming out of the north side there. Incredible pictures. These happened just moments ago.
New York, 9:58 a.m. The men are about to enter the South Tower when a Port Authority officer refuses them entry and pushes them back up the street.
And I'm telling Brian, this building is going down. And I don't have a clue why I'm telling Brian this. And he stopped me.
So that's just drapery and carpets and furniture burning, and I didn't finish the sentence when way up high.
Army offices are located.
Wow.
And some people were...
Jamie, I need you to stop for a second. There has just been a huge explosion. We can see a billowing smoke rising. And I'll tell you that I can't see that second tower, but there was a cascade of sparks and fire, and now it looks almost like a mushroom cloud explosion, this huge.
You could see the glass starting to burst out into space, and boom, 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 boom.
See our other cameraman, Jack. He says, "Look out behind you, look out behind you." And I turn and I swing to my left, and the debris field is roaring up Broadway.
I run just trying to get indoors someplace, and there's nowhere to get indoors.
I'm not going to see my wife. I'm not going to see my 4-month-old daughter again. I'm going to suffocate right here in the middle of Broadway.
On the 35th floor of the still-standing North Tower, Fire Chief Richard Picciotto freezes in his tracks with 24 other firefighters.
I'm just looking up, expecting that the ceiling is just going to explode in a second. And then the noise and the shaking goes right through us. Just goes right through us. You can hear it above us, and then it goes right through. You can hear it like on top of us, and then hear it below us. And then from this tremendous noise, the shaking, silence.
Again, and I know that for many of you, you've heard this a lot, but I think it's important as people join us as they do in moments like this. They are coming in all the time, that there have been attacks in 2 American cities, New York and in Washington. The trade centers here in New York have been hit by airplanes. In Washington, there is a large fire at the Pentagon. The Pentagon has been evacuated. And there's, you can see, perhaps the second tower, the front tower, the top portion of which is collapsing. Good Lord. There are no words. You can see large pieces of the building falling. You can see the smoke rising. You can see a portion of the side of the building now just being covered on the right side.
That's when I saw at a very close distance, I saw the building collapse.
At 10:28 a.m., 106 floors of concrete and steel come crashing down, floor by floor, one on top of another.